The end of this year is becoming incredible. We're in the group stage of the last major tournament, and MarineLord is on the verge of losing to Anatan in the group stage. A loss that would mean next week he could easily be facing elimination. Let's get to it. Welcome back to the channel, folks. Time for a caster game. MarineLord on the Order of the Dragon up against Anatan as the Knights Templar on good old Kawasan. And last time I watched Knights Templar on this map, it was a semi-fast Imperial Venetian build that included unlimited condottiero. And it was epic to watch. And well, Knights Templar, they've received some nerfs, but in some ways buffs as well. The late game would income a little bit better. The Harbor's a different style for sure. And it will be one that's leveraged early on here. I think MarineLord already scouted that out. He goes for a Dark Age rush play, and I actually kind of hate this. Against Knights Templar, does this work? Guys, the problem with doing this against Knights Templar is their Harbors have more health and fire armor. It's very difficult to delete these with a Spear Rush. Especially a civ like Order of the Dragon that doesn't get many spears out. Yeah, mathematically, their torch damage, isn't it? It's not exactly 2x, if I remember correctly. Try for it anyway. 18 torch damage, -2. Yeesh. Well, guys, this is going to take a while. Now, of course, Anno's going to want to try to prep a good tech timing here because there is a big risk. He just invested 250 wood, and yeah, there you go. It feels horrible, I know, but he has to cancel it there. He's like, this is a bad idea. Because now, if he goes for fishing boats, he's going to delay his fuel timing. But the cool thing about Knights Templar, they're very quick at teching, actually. It only takes a minute. There is a world in which he tries to just get feudal here and get an archer ship out. We've got a second spear coming. Like, reminder, this is a big investment for MarineLord. Wow, he goes further. What? So we're talking about 480 resource investment. This is 3/4 of his castle. Of his feudal, rather. And yeah, I refrain from that statement. It's not a dock, it's a harbor, guys. Like, can you not tell the difference between a dock and a harbor? Like, are you that illiterate that you can't see the clear difference between this and a French dock? Okay? The difference is that French players always pick blue, so you wouldn't get this little yellow piece here or here or here. He goes double pot. What? Oh, you are a monstrosity, man. So, this couldn't have been the plan all along. There's no way this is the plan all along, right? This is a pivot. It's a pretty sick pivot, though, because of the amount of time it's taking. If this was a normal dog, it would be dead. Scout's like, if you guys can't do it, right, I'll help you. Come on. So, other cool thing, keeps the villager around, chop some trees, get extra wood. And now you just focus on that tech timing. Like, he'll definitely get an archer ship out. You know what? Like, I'm just envisioning when these guys are done throwing torches at this Gilded spin. You guys remember the Family Guy scene where he discovers corn? He's like, oh, hey, Peter. Just discovered that thing on the internet. And he comes out with a really big swollen right arm. That's what they're going to be like, the amount of torches they had to throw to burn this thing down. Oh my god, this took a long time. You know, it doesn't feel like it took a long time if you were like, oh yeah, KP, it's 4 spears. It's 4 Gilded spears. Absolutely ridiculous. And that's the pain as well, is like, you don't get perfect 2-to-1 torch damage. You know, normal torch damage in Dark Age will be 10. You do 18. So you actually lose out compared to a Civ just building 2 spearmen instead. Here's the timing. Just scout it out. Oh, this is infuriating. Knights Hospitaller. Now on the way. Anno. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's getting the ships out. Wait, what? What? I can't believe that. I thought he might just try to panic run away. MarineLord gets nothing for the dive. I mean, he idles him out for like, what, 10, 15 seconds? But, dude, you just lost a 160 resource unit. Oh, here we go, guys. We've definitely got time to burn down this one as well. Well. I warned you guys. Like, the harbors feel really bad to build on specific maps. I think, like, Frisian Marshes, for example. But on here, where you know you're going to want to have a lot of boating, the 2 fire armor with 500 more HP is kind of fun. Like, specifically, this change was designed to stop Knights Templar from just overblowing into Dark Age, but also kind of protect them a little bit against getting cheesed if they do have a dock. Our ship is going to spring out. I know. He's got a lot of time here to defend with. I mean, MarineLord, he could just try to sack his spears getting the torch. The problem is, like, if you're down to 1 unit, your opponent could just walk a villager out to repair. So yeah, he just bails. Damn. That's kind of a crazy start. Unexpected start of that as well. Like, if you think about this, any other Civ would have just started losing docks way too easily. I think... Oh. After all that effort? Seriously? Oh, for God's sake. How does it keep doing this? This Civ. Guys, they're fine. They are still the beavers of Age of Empires 4. The wood is fine. Well, MarineLord did at least get double dock. I wonder if we'll go spring placement eventually. Naval spring placements, like, they are more expensive. It's quite a lot, no? I think it's usually 200 resources versus 250. Oh, ship in a bit of a pickle, though. I don't think he clicked on the scout there. You'll always definitely miss if you click on the spear. We do have archers on land from Mano. His own spring coming out. Archer is going to get chased away. Yeah, 1 archer challenging Gilded Spears is a little bit tricky. 2 archers, however. No, wait, where's the second one? Guys, come on. Bring friends. The 7 more damage, but costs way more. But, whoa. Don't throw shade. It looks cooler. That's the important part. I know. Wait, is he gonna get it? I know. The spears distracted him. I think he might have just about had enough damage there to connect for the demo kill. It would have been tight. But it looked like he was intentionally baiting him for a second there. And we do finally have a naval... See, you mocked it. But look, the glorious spring placement now on the way. Huzzah. Fun fact about naval spring placements. They can shoot wildlife on land. I've seen it. It's weird. Alright, almost time. Look at this, right? It costs more, but watch how epic it looks. Ready? Aim. Look at that. You even saw the fire. Callie is camping this. The archer's coming in. So the village should be able to repair momentarily. Be careful, because of course you get clipped once. The spring ship will move in. Demo is now here. The spring ship! No, the repair just in time! The Noon does 42 damage, guys. Demo ship's just gonna chase it all ways and hell with it. Do extra damage to galleys? Why galleys specifically? It's called a spring placement. It shouldn't just affect everything like that. If anything, it's a spring placement. It should do more damage to melee ships. Kappa. Who wants the big bonker hammer things from Myth? Alright, this villager needs to move soon. This has become complicated though, because MarineLord, he snuck double Gilded Horsemen. Anatown wasn't expecting this. He has got the racks up now, but he's gonna lose the dog. Alright, yeah. We spent 250 resources on that emplacement. What? I don't think what? Like, MarineLord has 3 more fishing boats than you. He didn't even slow down, the greedy Papa Ducker. He just bulked fishing while attacking you Yeah, so Anna's got some catching up to do there. Wood Income is still going to be competitive, though. But remember, you are up against Aachen buffed Order of the Dragon villages. So they gather real quick. Anna needs to chill a bit, no? We don't steal that. Oh. Yo. It's rejuvenate time. Spinman coming out. Let's get him away. Good micro move. Like, hell no, you're getting away with that. Because, guys, like, if you got those 3 archers back, that justifies investing in 1 Hospitaller Knight to heal them up. Cool idea, though. Which better would Aachen or KT? Definitely should be with the dragon, right? With the buff gathering rate. But it's closer than you think because of the idle time of walking like this always. Especially considering MarineLord is only now getting wheelbarrow at post 11 minutes. You also got a really good tree line, by the way. That's an emerald swarm right there. Touching tree lines, it just gives more value in a concave. With your buff gathering rate. Uh-oh. Wait, did he see? I know. Has summoned you to the battle. Does have the horsemen and gilded archers there, though. Good move by Anatan. You're not getting away from a horseman, so you might as well take out the archers. It's going to fall up as well, which has gone unnoticed. Yeah, so Spear will start scare him away. New gilded archer out. I don't just put the body in there. Wonder if it's ever worth... I was about to say adding in 1 or 2 Hospitaller, but they're just... Here against Gilded Archers, adding in Hospitaller kind of does nothing, but just lose you more resource. Because the Gilded Archers have base damage equivalent to longbows. Meaning that your big boys, your Hospitaller, even if you get the extra armor, are going to take 5 damage per strike. We need to be careful here, boys. Guys. Can we just agree to not deforest the whole area? Okay? This ain't settlers. I haven't got one of those little planting, like, foresters. You know? We're not playing Anno with the reforest technology. Like, when the trees are gone, they're gone. And, oh, God. He's actually thinking about sniping over the tree line. Dives in. A bit of a weird fight here from Anno. Yeah, the spearmen are getting baited away by the workers. So the Gilded Horsemen lasting a lot longer. And now the men-at-arms switch by MarineLord. Hold! Everything else is going to be dead, but not this guy. This guy's eternal. Look at him go. Man, look at that swing, that form. You can tell that that guy cuts a lot of onions in the kitchen. Okay, MAA switch here in a situation where you do not have Chevalier. To be honest, Chevalier kind of actually get crapped on by Gilded Men-at-Arms. But Ramotan now. Huh. Is this for the docks? It must be the docks. You're not going to try to send it into the main. More archers coming through. It's kind of crazy. It's actually just ego-challing archers. Even with all the fish. But Gilded Archers has like this really weird scale point into Castle Age, guys. They're surprisingly effective on a castle switch because of the comps that both of them are doing. If they both go mass archers, scale armor is a game changer for the Dragon Boys. I'm still disappointed we just don't call it Dragon Scale armor. I could have sworn there was a time where it was called Dragon Scale armor. And that was a better time. We should have given them like an aesthetical upgrade where they legit are wearing Dragon Scale. That's something that I do think is sorely missing in AoE4 is like, we have some units that get good visual upgrades and others get no effect. Like, Scale Armor 100% should have been a visual change. Horseman, this is actually a good raid opportunity. Wait. What? What? Oh my god. Village is in trouble while Anno is going Kingdom of Castile, which sounds like even more trouble. Guys, normally when I see this landmark choice, this is about the Sacred Site to get the damage buff. But on this map, the Sacred Sites are terrible. He's legitimately doing this because he knows it's mass Gilded Archers. We're getting genitals. Oh my god. With laser accuracy, that definitely wasn't a vasectomy reference. So remember, the Genitors are basically javelins on horseback. So they're going to be his answer to mass Gilded Archers. Have I ever seen someone make Genitors and win? Hey, sometimes they misclick at the end. I think we've had 1 or 2 Castile wins recently that did actually include Genitors to raid with. Coming again! Oh my god. Burgrave on the other side, now being teched into by MarineLord. Archer Master stepping up again. Wall's already set up here, so the Gilded Horsemen not going to be able to get in. This is clearly intentionally to counteract Gilded Archers. Because the Genitors have more range, if I remember correctly. They're 5.5 or 6? Yeah, they're 6.5. Yeah. So the Gilded Archers can't machine gun you because you'll be too far away. And even if they could, you have 5 ranged armor. But then you do 18 damage. And remember what we said about scale armor being a game changer? He's going for it. He's paid himself. 24 Gilded Archers, which are capable of having 5 ranged armor at this stage. But if you kite them, you can kill them without ever being touched. And also, Templar Bros is actually a pretty good solution against Gilded Men-at-Arms. Gotta remember, Templar Bros is subtly one of the best knights in Castle Age. It's the extra health. The extra health actually goes a long way in the trades. Like, what? There's probably top 6 knights in Castle. And he's moving into deny food. Which would force MarineLord even further into Gilded Archers. This is subtly genius. Moves in now, reveals the Templar Bros as well as the genitals. Anatan has got his genitals on full display. Okay, I'm going to stop it now. The genitals. The janitors are cleaning up, man. You just don't know it yet. We're up to 8. It's already got MarineLord rethinking about what the hell we're doing here. He just queued up a Gilded Knight. When does anyone do that willingly? He's even adding in Hospitaller. I actually like that, to be honest. Good raw HP, and also the whole idea is you can use them to heal up your knights. You know, like, if you think this game's going to be a bit slower, then it just gives you that breathing room to use the healing. What's the strat now? He's on the board. He's leveraging extra land food just to try and blow up here. Wait, we're going Gilded Crossbow? Okay, so that's another thing that Genitors actually does answer, guys. So here's the other interesting thought. Conceptually, the problem with Genitors is the clunky, janky animation makes them suck in mass in big fights. But another part of it that makes them feel sucky is the same reason why Javelins, for that reason, feel sucky in the Castle Age. For them, it's the attack speed. For this unit, it's like the attack animation, so it kind of evens out. But within that, the big problem is you overkill. You'll overkill a lot. But you're against Order of the Dragon. You don't really overkill Order of the Dragon units because they have so much health. That's actually really smart. I don't know about this against most other civs in the game in this type of situation, but specifically against Order of the Dragon units, Genitor might be worth it. Yeah, like, even if it was just Gilded Archers, 145 HP with 4 ranged armor, potentially 5 ranged armor. Like, you're not worrying about overkilling. Like, compare that to, if for example, you build Genitors to counter normal crossbows, crossbows are going to have 80 HP. That's pure trash, right? Like, 80 HP, you just kill that in a few Genitors. You need, like, 5 Genitors to get a kill. So you're going to overkill a lot as you bulk. But not here. Damn, that's cool. We do have Monastery play coming in, by the way. The Relic split is going to favor Anachad. Templar bros are also starting to get in. MarineLord's army, it's completely immobile. And, oh my god! Into the base! Gilded villagers running for safety. But there's no one at home right now. These Templar bros can idle everything. It's creeping in onto farms. He's wasting some time on the men-at-arms. Already connected for a few kills. And he is sneaking back with a double harbor play here. This idle time, though. Exactly what Addo needed, because he was at risk of just getting blobbed and sent on right now. You see, MarineLord was posturing for it, but gets forced all the way back into the back of his base. Anatan now just prepping the fortresses. Beautifully done as well. Secures all the food in the center. 18 Genitors now. He's prepping crossbows alongside this. Crossbows are really nice, actually, for Knights Templar if you get to Imperial Age, because of the Chroniquin's ability. Where are we putting these relics? Yeah, over here. So yeah, fanaticism, people talking about that. It is actually an interesting concept with genitals. But the problem is, if I remember correctly, fanaticism is never buffed bonus damage, it's only base. So really where you get fanaticism is for Templar bros and later for the Schlachter cavalry. Wait, let's check we pronounced that correctly. Did we pronounce it correctly?
Schlachter.
Schlachter. There we go, we did. Oh man, we feel good about it. MarineLord trying to kite around the fort now. Genitors going in for the poke already. Just snipe the crossbows. Like they should not be able to touch you, really. Oh, and that's sick. Wait, he's got the range. 7.5 tower range with the fortress. You absolutely can't touch them. And their damage actually isn't too bad in this type of fight as well. Yeah, even the men-at-arms, it's a tickle, but it adds up. And remember, he can make this better, by the way. It's often slept on, but there is the citadels. Yeah, he got it. Desert citadels. So he's getting the +1/+1 armor aura as well. 7 ranged armor. Oh my god. We're trying to prep for the next stage, it seems. I mean, he's basically bulked. He's maxed out. He just remembered ranged armor too. Yeah, look, you just got it in effect here. Poke! There's no such thing as an underextension. Like, you're always overextended here. He's going to be built up. Elsbach is ambitious here from MarineLord. Doesn't really have the size momentum on his side he once did. Horseman now going in for the clash. Going to be bodying up against the men-at-arms. Snipes coming on the workers. MarineLord has to move away. It's a dive past. Anatan now just targeting down the crossbows. His own crossbowman dealing with the men-at-arms. MarineLord has to dive harder. He's got the Inspired Warriors buff. This should make a big difference here. It's mostly just the Genitor left over with the back line. Few horsemen in there, but it's not going to be enough to break him. Anatan, he may have delayed the Elsbach, but it is inevitable. Yeah, just a few men-at-arms in here to slow things down still, but inevitably MarineLord will get his age up. And we'll just have to reset. It just shows you how difficult it can actually be to break Order of the Dragon in these situations. Great usage of the percentile buff as well. Inspired Warriors just comes in clutch in these situations. Gives him the hold he needs and gives him the room now to go into the 4th age. It's Poland time. Schlachter are going to be coming. Whew, and that is something MarineLord's comp absolutely sucks mega junk at dealing with. Seriously, Schlachter just crapped us all over this. He's going to need to switch. Like, probably spamming. Like, spamming actually makes a lot of sense for MarineLord. Because he just saw his opponent's got Horseman, Crossbow, Genitor. Marine needs hand cannoneers. It's not bad against Schlachter, but it's really slow to scale, and he hasn't got great gold access right now. Like, he just teched, he's got all these elite techs to get, and now you want him to build hand cannoneers at 240 gold a pop. You're asking a lot, mate. Like, he's only got 2 relics, and it's not Regnants. It feels so hard to mass hand cannoneers. Looks broken when you do it. But I say that about almost any civ. He's queued him up. Like the cavalry coming through soon. Do we have wait. We got the Treb? Oh, this is actually a perfect Treb game. The Elsbach is in range. Culverin begins the siege. I wonder if he just dives the horseman in to get rid of the Colv. He could even consider going for Iron Clamps, actually, for 500 resources. It's so easy to forget about this trebuchet placement. And you can't sniper, remember. The only way you get rid of the Treb placement is getting rid of the building. Right? Kind of missed the front side of the fight, I feel like. Still is idling a decent chunk of workers in a game when MarineLord did not go for the Schwabia. Geometry affect them? I'm trying to remember, did they have geometry? I'm pretty sure they just had the triple shot instead, no? Because remember, you do burst attacks with trebuchets, and if you are in the Imperial Age, you get a tech which adds a third shot to your burst. Doing a pretty good job here because Iron Clamps isn't there, guys. He can be reducing the damage you take by 20%, which is huge at this stage. He needs to make a dive soon to force this Culverins away. Here they come, Rohirrim Riders. MarineLord a little bit late on the reaction, but the auto move will work out. Schlachter cavalry in there with the Horsemen. Horsemen rotating around the back, though. The Culverins not safe. Without spears, you don't have a quick, clean clearer. Second Culverin now being sniped. It's being ignored again. Repairs finally coming in there. That front line is bulking, though. The crossbowman able to push on through. Elsbach now under pressure, under fire. The breathing room maintained there. Anatan has been able to repair. Still 2 Culverins, though. MarineLord says not that easy. E-repairs for the easy fill. Nano, I think, is inevitability striking here. We have got some unique techs in the way, though. He's going for Brigandine. Don't often see Brigandine coming out here, but Master Horseman, it makes sense. That's going to be the +2 armor. That means +2 life, +2 melee. Yeah, so 10 ranged armor Horseman. It's pretty great. Tricky thing here for him is actually the Schlachter struggle to break through the men at arms compared to Templar bros, I feel like, often. Because for the Schlachter, they only have bonus against light infantry. And they lack melee armor. They make up for it ranged armor. Like, I do kind of wonder if, like, actually having Templar Bro would have been better for it. Like, snatching the resource in the center. He's already got farms at the back, plus the fishing. So, you know, he could probably use some of these berries, but it's not crucial he has it. As for Anno, how many farms are we talking here? He's up to only 12. Yeah, he's somewhat lacking. Especially for a guy that's going horseman like this. Valkyrie coming in. And yes, Inspiring does buff your torch damage as well. So, I'll show you if we can find one over here somewhere. Look there, find one. Here you go, 29 damage, 33. But yeah, Inspired Warrior's buff does affect torture. Just like it actually affects siege and its base damage. This is kind of the perfect moment for MarineLord to keep going. He might not realize it, though. Anno is currently in the midst of a remax. Pilgrimage. How many are we talking about here? I mean, it's not a lot. He's only got the one coming through, right? He only got Pilgrim Tech 1. He only had 1 castle. It's good archers. little bit weak. Can't snipe crossbow. They're not really doing it though. They're so busy A-click start stepping away, never touching them. Smash comes in, horseman. Give chase alongside the Schlachter cavalry. It's a 50-50 ratio. Got a few spearmen in there. Maybe not enough though. Retreat towards the keep. Will force Anatan to step back. Alright, how are we looking elsewhere here though? The gold gathering is going crazy for Anatan. He's got 35 on the big vein. He's shoreline fishing because he's at risk of being sniped by culverins. Like right now, MarineLord is in a very, very powerful position. There is a growing concern that he might be playing this a bit slow, though. Especially with this coming in. This is huge, guys. Chronoquins is the tech that gives you increased range and damage. Yeah, so your crossbowman all of a sudden, 5.5 tower range, pretty solid. If you then get keep drops again, it scales really nicely from there. The keep drops aren't realistic right now as long as MarineLord still has got cold rays. We do have that hand cannon switch. So MarineLord looking to get the Dakar boys online. Look at them. The speed of that. My God. That's how we all wish we could cock a shotgun. We all know we don't have the upper muscles or strength for it. That right there, you know what they're using? They're using one of those, they're using like the AA. The AA-12s from Modern Warfare 2. It's an auto shotgun. We're stuck over here with our old boomstick. The enemy's crossbow would wipe out MarineLord's army? Oh, got it. So you want him, like, yeah, so what you're saying is if Anatan completely chose a different strategy, he could deal with this army. That is a fair statement. But after playing my recent Milan campaign in European vs. 5, I can say screw the Genoese. Sorry. Biology on the way. I know it was somehow missing it this whole time. So finally gets the green room for it. Corrin's still proving a pain in the ass. Like, this is the weakness of this sim in the late game. You don't have your own cannons. Superb Republic, right? Like, you can't be kidding me. They're the Superb Republic. Shh. Meet my Senora from the north. Now, remember, these Schlager boys are actually really annoying because the attack speed. Yeah, it's actually a really big deal if you consider the fact that a lot of your units are designed to attack quicker than standard units. So it cripples you. It makes you feel like a 1 unit instead of 2. Also, funny thing about hand cannoneers here, they are lightly armored. Because they should be used to be tagged. I think the bonus applies for attacking lightly. I have to double check that. No, because they differentiate, didn't they? Yeah, because you got like light when you talk about Janissary. But the decrease in attack doesn't matter. Break him. When he's stacked up, go into a bar, none come out. I don't know what the joke of that is. Looks like a joke of an attempt to break. You are seeing that debuff in the attack speed, making it much harder to clear the cav. MarineLord's front line gives way. Hand cannoneers, crossbows, they should be relatively safe. But the Schlachter are indeed still a ridiculous unit. Guys, at this point, just make them winged hussars. At least then we can just, like, instead of balance moding, we're like, yeah, winged hussars are cool. Look at them do the thing they do. And no, Anno does not have fanaticism. He's missing out a lot of DPS, actually. It's such an expensive tech is the problem. The problem here is, like, Anno isn't really at the unlimited meat grinder point where he's like, oh, I lost 20 Schlachter, 20. Once you're there, fanaticism feels incredible. Before that, you feel like you just don't want to fight in a way that you can use fanaticism, if that makes sense. Because you're spending 1,000 resources to not be able to afford what comes next. They've reserved wing hussars for standalone Polish civ. Sorry, mate. I'm afraid there's just not enough British representation in the game. You're going to have to wait until we've had another English variant. Nah, you know how it is. It's just, it has to be that way, I'm afraid. Yeah. Love that. reinforces the whole army. Yeah, like what's the third English variant we're looking for? I'm trying to think here. We don't really need York. I guess English kind of does that. But we could do York. Could we go a little bit earlier, a little bit later in history? Oh, wait, we never added Great Britain. Oh, there you go. Whoops. You have to wait until Great Britain's added. Thanks. And I can justify that to devs going like, look, technically, we ruled like half the world, the known world. So let's count all those countries as part of our population. Easy. Also drop by Anno's in. Damn, ambitious one. Yeah, at this point you just commit. If you run away with workers, more going to die. So it does get it up. Not many torches? He has got a covering in mind? No. Gonna be dive pass. Archer ship's coming in to assist as well. The prolets are actually making this so infuriating. The problem is you just can't out-heal the DPS of castle, but the ridiculous part is the health of them makes it look semi-feasible. Yeah, he's gonna break this castle. I know, like, what's going on here? He's still hunkered in the center of the trebuchet, so he's gonna have to sack 15 workers? Oh my god! I mean, I know he does have a worker lead still, but it's not like you're capped out on resources and units here. No, this is a big loss. Another castle down. I mean, that also affects your ego, your eco inflating. That's the thing I like what MarineLord's doing. He's respecting the snowball of the fortresses and just not letting it happen. You know, the big challenge when you play Knights Templar is the first fortress. Second, third, fourth are easier. He's just not getting the first one plus an extra. He's always denied on that second attempt. And it means he's never scaling pilgrims. That's the thing, like when you have more fortresses, you have more pilgrims, you have more pilgrims, you have more gold. And if you remember with the Knights Templar, the castle cost is actually 33% gold. So it's just kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy at that stage. Because if I told you, you know, because you're getting this passive gold, you're essentially paying 600 resources for a castle, you're like, holy crap, build 15 of those. Olgara's in a big trouble here. MarineLord, he's got big gold reserves, but he is going to be a bigger risk in late game with no gold. Because Anno still has stone. He's attempting another fortress drop. He's already got one up in the base. Another one coming in on the west side now. Trying to consolidate economy, but the next fight is going to be the hardest one for Anatan. MarineLord, yes, it's no longer mass men-at-arms, but the spearmen against the Slactor. Anno does have the right idea, though. Silk bowstrings on the way. Archer switch as well. What a wacky game, dude. We're almost 40 minutes into this thing. The pacing has felt really odd for a 40-minute game. There was this escalation into a crazy fight around the Elsbach placement. But after that, I feel like it's taken a lot longer than you'd expect for both sides to remass. And wait, guys, the trap. No. All right, that's -1 castle. Torches out. This time, the workers might be a lot safer, though. Hold on a second. Yep, crossbows turn up. MarineLord has to back down. Okay. Army quality is now starting to come into question. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, but like the archers here obviously count the spearmen pretty nice, and if they find in the fortresses, they just have so much range down with super bowstrings. They basically become longbows. And then the +1 armor as well. Like if you think about, yeah, Gilded Spearmen still hitting 22. But it's a little bit more chunkiness to work with. Then there's the fact that, like, at this rate, MarineLord, will he really be able to afford hand cannoneers? If he has to go to Gilded Archers, that's going to affect your DPS exchange. There is a lot of cute little details around forts that often get overlooked. And, whoopsie, let me just switch over. I pressed the wrong button. Back in the game. What? I don't think I've ever seen that before. Wait, I didn't actually think about that. Brigandine works on Genitors because they're light cav. Wait, so they get the armor tech and they get incendiary arrows, even though it's a javelin. Like, wait, what? I tell you what, you can't help but feel that this makes them urgent about fighting. They're like, it's on fire. Just let me throw it at someone. Anyone. Guys, this is not safe. Oh, that looks brilliant. This kind of makes me want a tech for a certain horseman that gives him incendiary pikes. So they can just poke you with fire all the time. Imagine the sergeant throwing their hand. Yeah, but they do melee damage, so I know it's going to happen. No burning, throwing actions. Wall's coming up now. Unfortunate drop. I think Anno is stabilizing. Castle count is starting to look decent. Crazy decent. Sorry, I need to flip the score again. Just realized I flipped it back. And he's got the extra pilgrim tech, so he's getting 4 pilgrims every minute. This is what I talked about. Like, late game gold income, all of the dragons are always going to run dry, and they can't play the game without gold. Like, this Civ, I won't say top 4 worst Civs when you don't have gold, it feels like. Against a Civ that's going to have unlimited gold. Really, what gold is there left? I mean, he's got the 4K here, and then that's it. Let's get the castle snipe on the south side. There's already 2 more set up elsewhere. When you're starting to worry about having gold, that's when it gets very difficult to get your siege. Good wall intercept there, though. Schlack the cavalry still able to contest this area. Remember, they're fighting on a sacred site right now. Like, this is actually a really good position to take a fight, even against spears. He's getting an extra 15% damage, or 20% damage. That's another scary thing. If MarineLord contests here and gets pushed back a bit, there's another buff zone for Anatan. Damn. Are the sacred sites actually finally mattering in this match? After 45 minutes almost? That's pretty crazy. And also, stop mocking the Genitors, okay? The flaming javelins, it's all about the fear that you strike into your opponent, you know? Are eventually going to go up here. Sprint on placement. Is he going to get fortification? The spear assisting, he should actually. Villager's coming over, just make sure it gets repaired as well. I'm trying to creep on the wall. The wall's definitely going to complete before you get the villager kills. Anna just needs to back off the wall afterwards. Salute the Schlack though. They gave their life honorably for the Knights Templar call. Don't even know why they came to this land, but they did. And that means he is going to keep the pilgrims rolling in, folks. That's the critical detail about this horse. Why MarineLord was fighting him tooth and nail over it. We do now have rams coming in to try and break through. But it's coming at a cost elsewhere. Big clash on the west side. We start to reach the buff of the sacred site. MarineLord gets forced to push him back. We're up to 16 hand cannoneers now. Is it going to be good enough? It's a lot of ranged armor. This is the thing. Schlachter don't die that fast against HCs. We might need a medivac for these poor boys. The MarineLord with the hand cannoneers trying to retreat. The archers are just quicker. They've got the extra range. They've got the chase down. They've got the break. MarineLord, I think he split too wide. This is too much. All spears on the opposite side of the map. Anno now with the clear dive point. He's ready to channel his inner Phelps here. Horsemen, don't care about them. It's all about this backline pushing. Gilded Horsemen now to try to contest it. But the hand cannoneer cost is going to be damn high. MarineLord is about to be out of gold. And he just lost the gunpowders. Oh my god. 200 gold left. This is it. He can afford one more Reebok. And then he's out. Anno, on the other hand, he's still got plenty of wood. He can rebuild archers for 4 more fights easily. And now, with the Pilgrims secure, Schlachter are going to be never-ending. He just got another castle up because MarineLord doesn't have the gold for coals. Nice Templar, just like, guns are overrated, bro. Have you just tried, like, I don't know, swords and arrows? You know, we're Age of Empires. We're not Command and Conquer. Damn, these guys are so... That's 5 melee armor and a horseman, by the way. 5. Oh my god. Yeah, it looks like a good fight because of the yellow bodies, but then you check Pink's health bars. You know these things are going down eventually. Horseman, making the workers go down with much more ease here. Dives into the farmlands. While MarineLord is trying to remass. Great other time being achieved. 10 ranged armor is kind of nuts. Oh, Brigandine. I'm impressed. This actually might be the best Brigandine looking game I've seen. Able to run around now, just being chased all the time. We've got Trebuchets back on the front line. Never went for the trip shot, by the way. Yeah, Anatan skipped that tech. If we check for the university, right here, counterweight defenses gives you +1 extra trip shot. I think this tech needs to be buffed, by the way. 1,500 resources is bonkers. It doesn't make sense. It's way too expensive. Hopefully they change that. Okay, so what can he do now? From this type of position, I think MarineLord somehow would need to raid. So, and I say somehow with great onus on the, I don't know how the hell he's going to raid this. Because this just looks like he's stuck. The extra stone walls. Treb's inside the fortress as well. Wait, is that oh my god, that actually reaches the monastery. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me right now? Alright. Soon MarineLord's gonna have no gold. And really this should just be called Order of the Golden. You guys notice how bad this game started going when MarineLord had to add in more food and wood units? I mean, sure, this is like the basis of how Age of Empires should run, but I think Order of the Dragon embodies it to a bigger extreme than any other Civ. And I don't know why you type that in chat. We're not seeing Schnitzel Cab anymore. It's now Horseman. Anatan hasn't summoned more of his Schlackies. They're just chilling. That's the nickname, the Schlackies. Oh, that works so well. You cannot recover from this. You overestimate Anatan's internet connection. Sacred sites have been locked in, by the way. 8.5 minutes away from a huge upset here. Anatan's with the capability of free-1ing the #1 player in Age of Empires 4. In the final event of the year. The ultimate event of the year. The one that's meant to bring the very best onto the battlefield. And Anno. Oh! He just done a statue grab! It's a 5 relic game! The heist! My god. Anatan's back into the base again. More overtime being forced while front side is already in breach. The Elsbach is down. Another fortress coming in. It's never ending now. We said about being a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's going to be the 4th one. Even more gold per minute. It's crazy as well because like MarineLord has the numbers. Militarily, his pop lead is huge here. not really finding a way of leveraging it. The Schlackies is the biggest problem here. Slows down your DPS on the spears. Always be able to force fights for the castles to assist. We have Anarchy here. Schlackies were just trying to threaten the rams, force them back, but he sees an overextension. MarineLord looks to jump in! The archer's unguarded! Reserve Schlackies, though! Able to hold it. Covers the retreat. He's back to the safety of the castle. He's got the buffs up. Extra armor on all units for the clash. Baits him in deeper. MarineLord, he has no range here. So the longer you delay the engagement, the better it gets. I mean, he's got 4 hand cannons. That's literally it. They're now stuck attacking a castle. And they're still outnumbered on this retreat. Needs to buy more time. But that castle, the boiling oil, is a littering of damage. Compared to the health bars, is not much, but every little counts here for Anatan. Archer's trying to wipe out the spears. Ram now left to address the keep. Be a full dive pass. MarineLord with 29 spears continues the pursuit. Horseman count still high enough to be a nuisance here. Anatan, he's got trees. He's got plenty still to work with. His issue really seems to be production wave here. He's got huge reserves. He's just not rebuilding. I mean, look, has he just pulled off a miracle? The sacred sites, they've been decapped. The timer has stopped. MarineLord just needs to get out of here with minimal losses. Castle down. MarineLord, if he can just find the food. Because Anatan, he's still got a lot of wiggle room to rebulk with. I think if he lets Anno get up to full army count, this is where it gets problematic. This is the power of the melee blob. We overwhelm. Archers. He based the spearman wide. This is a bit weird for MarineLord now. Yeah, realizes it backs away. The retreat's going to get ugly, though. Yeah, you have to run past them. And the Schlechter just runs through you! Oh my god! The spear count just got halved! Dead, done, gone. Anno, now with a military lead. How the hell did this just turn around so viscerally? The spearman count evaporated. I mean, this is the negative of playing Lord of the Dragon. Like, often your units survive a lot longer, yes, but that means then the next fight, you've got a bunch of units that should have been retired. But they're just told they have to keep fighting. There is no retirement fund. And then they all flop dead. All of a sudden, you've gone from 120 military down to 60. Such a weird dynamic, a hard one. Castle, such an ambitious one. Anno is actually going to commit, though. He can repair it for a bit. It's going to be a nuisance in the fight. It forced the commit. MarineLord, he didn't get the time to rebulk. Horseman line's just not really cutting it up against the Schlachter. Just a handful left over, but they're very tanky. And also remember that the DPS reduction here is important. Anno sticks with his archers, though, just to wipe that back line. Tossing them away at this stage to overwhelm. This is the value of the debuff for the late game. It's just too much. He's done it. Anatan completes the upset. A 3-1 victory over the best player in the game. It may only be group stage, but this now presents an insane proposal. The possibility that if B rises up like a glorious Emperor of Mankind, he could annihilate, eliminate the #1 player of Age of Empires 4 in the group stage.
Other day I asked you why